We now turn to part 5 of chapter 3, where we define personality and discuss the major forces affecting personality development. Personality is a relatively stable set of characteristics and tendencies that help describe individual behavior. Psychologists accept certain ideas about personality. First, it is an organized whole, organized into patterns that are measurable and observable. Second, there is a biological basis, but specific personality development result from social and cultural environments as well. Number 3, personality has both superficial and deeper elements, and each person has both common and unique characteristics. We identify 4 major forces that can be cited as directly affecting personality development. Heredity affects a personality because people are born with certain physical characteristics. Culture is important because the values and beliefs of society in which one is raised help to determine how a person will act. Social class helps to shape personality because an individual's mores are heavily influenced by neighborhood or common life. And family relationships influence personality by rewarding a person for certain behaviors, but not for others. Unless managers understand the bases for individual behavior, they will have difficulty managing it. A recent approach for helping managers to do this has been training in emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the capacity for recognizing one's own feelings and those of others. Research shows that many with very high IQs do not have high emotional intelligence. At lower levels of the firm, the ability to interact with others well, to manage work relationships, and contribute to the group are more important than the technical part of the job. Managers are now being trained to help people develop basic emotional and social competencies. These include self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Interpersonal behavior. Values, perceptions, attitudes, and personality are important components of individual behavior, but people interact with other people. To examine interpersonal behavior, it is necessary to look at the importance of gender differences and the value of assertiveness training. And here we will begin part 6. Explain how gender differences influence interpersonal behavior. The textbook begins this topic on page 110 in case you're getting lost. Gender differences. Since the number of women in the workplace has sharply increased, managers need to know how to interact effectively with both genders. One way is to understand the differences in which each group behaves. An anthropologist studied the differences between the genders and found that certain qualities of women help them to succeed. He lists 3. Women tend to be better at articulating their ideas, at speaking. Women are better at reading emotions in faces. And third, women tend to excel at processing information. Women tend to be more focused on win-win solutions in which everyone goes away with a positive feeling. And so we conclude this part. One more video to cover the last 2 parts, and we're done with chapter 3.